Lee, the league season finally gets underway this weekend. How are we feeling ahead of it all? Excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited for it to start. I think we've put in a lot of work pre-season and I think we're ready to go. So yeah, excited and looking forward to it.
And just looking back on the, obviously we've had one game so far this season in the FA Cup. Obviously a tough challenge away at St Helens, losing towards the end of that game. How did you find the game, and how do you think the players did as well?
Yeah, it was a very tough challenge. St Helens are very experienced, and I know quite a bit about them as well. I knew it was always going to be quite a tough game, but to be fair, we really did put up a good fight, and I felt like we did enough to take the game to penalties, but unfortunately just switched off the last couple of minutes and they scored a goal which obviously took them through. But for me, I think there was loads of positives to take from that game, obviously challenging them and creating a lot of chances ourselves as well. So yeah, I was happy with it, but obviously disappointed with that we didn't manage to take the game to penalties.
Yeah, and obviously St Helens are in the league above, and you said in the quotes after the game that you've been playing a lot of teams in higher divisions as well. That must have been good for the players to experience that.
Yeah, so this pre-season, it was about just challenging everybody really and playing teams in higher divisions and seeing where we was and seeing if we could put up a challenge. And to be fair, we have done that. So I am quite excited to see what we can do. Obviously, we know this year the league's going to be a lot tougher, but I feel like we have improved.
And on Sunday, obviously there's quite a lot of debuts, 7 in total. Were you happy with the recruitment over the summer? It's quite busy for you guys.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with it. What it is, it's a lot of the younger girls from like the under-16s and the under-18s that have stepped up, and they've really impressed, and I'm really excited to see what they can do. Like I said, there's 6 or 7 of them there. We've got another one back this weekend, and I'm excited. The training last night went really well, so we'll see how they do.
And it's Whalley Range on Sunday. How are we feeling ahead of that one? Do we know much about them as an opponent?
Yeah, I know quite a bit about them. Obviously, it's the old Salford side as well. We played each other 3 times last year. We obviously beat them in the final in the Premier Cup. They're good. They're a very, very strong side. They're always very, very good in possession. But we feel like we know what we need to do on the day. So hopefully we can go and do that. It's a tough task.
Yeah, you briefly mentioned it there, but the 2 cup finals you had at the end of last season, obviously prevailing in one of those and obviously losing out in the other one. But do you think that will just spur the players on, and obviously them cup runs are going to help during the season as well?
Yeah, I think it definitely will. We want another good cup run again this year. We're obviously trying to protect. We won it the Premier last year. We want to obviously try and do that again this year. The Challenge Cup, I felt like we just didn't perform on the final, and that happens sometimes at open age, but then this year we'll give it a good shot, and we want to really improve this year on what we did last year.
Yeah, and it was a 5th place finish last year in the league. Are we aiming higher this time around?
Definitely aiming higher this time around. Like I said, the league is a lot harder this time. There's some new teams entered into the league, strong sides as well, but for me it's definitely about improving and hopefully a bit of a title push if we can do it. That's what I want, and hopefully that's what the players want as well.
And for you, 2nd year in charge, how much did you enjoy the first year? And obviously busy over the summer, but going into this new season and fresh faces as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it last year. Obviously, I said last year that it's the best club that I've been involved with in all the years that I've coached, and again I'm looking forward and I'm excited. And for me, I want to try and get something for this club because they deserve it.